That was my best pipe, you bounders!
A common conundrum that confounds the greatest of minds to this day is the unexplained dangers that a simple household teleporter can impose. For example, this poor, pale, armless gentleman seems to have found himself whisked away to a far-off land without a means of returning. And so our tale begins, the adventure of Sir Egmont Hillary on his grand adventure return home forthwith. Our friend does not dilly-dally. This endeavour is told to us through the electronic medium known as Egg Returns Home by Picklepix. This platformer-type electronic activity has you guiding our obliging Ovum around a variety of courses designed to bring our unfortunate fellow to great harm. A and D inputs determine which direction Egmont shall bound forth, with a further digit holding upon the F, allowing him to achieve greater heights than he ever would before. The progression of our story is brisk, with many failings along the way. However, swift resurrection ensures a good pacing throughout. With the limiting selection of only 30 courses to escort our little cackleberry chum through, the entire experience seems not worth its pittance. Yet when one considers the sheer difficulty of each course, it becomes clear that longevity is achieved through repetition. To this end, the very nature of vaulting is dictated by the cruel mistress of physics, which takes a rather queer turn once you realise our glossy hero is a most peculiar shape. How he even brings about momentary flight without the use of any such visible limbs is quite the quandary. Nevertheless, I must admit that all these factors surmise to an incredibly infuriating exploit. Our poor, mustachioed comrade finds himself cracking slowly under the pressure, while we lack the perspicacity to triumph in the face of true challenge. However, the conquest of these trials does lead to quite the feeling of exuberance that I've not felt since the war. But I digress. With charming visuals and a stunning classical accompaniment, Egg Returns Home is clearly worth your interest. Its simplistic design with a rather quirky, if exasperating twist will have you hooked right up until the end. You will relish this game if you relish gentlemanly exploits, moustaches, and eggs. Egg Returns Home receives an independent dustbin recommendation.
Jolly good show! Jolly good show indeed!